Eurolive Radio, el sonido de Eurovisión.
Hola, soy Alma Bengtsson y esto es MelodiLive.
Alma, so thank you for coming to our podcast, MelodiLive, and thank you for accepting this interview. Welcome.
Thank you so much.
Okay, the first question, how are you, Alma?
I am very good. I'm having a few days off from shooting and from touring Sweden, so I'm just, having a chill day, and it's nice to recharge before the semifinals.
Okay, Alma, it's very important to chill and to relax.
Yes.
Okay, so can you tell us more about yourself and your passion for photography?
So I've been working as a photographer full time for 4 years. Before that, I studied for, I think, almost 6 years. And then, I've always been into like creative stuff and painting. And then I found photography, and I fell in love with it.
Okay, thank you, Alma. That's amazing. Okay, about Gustav. You know that Gustav Dallander.
Yes.
We love him. It's a part of MelodiLive. We have an interview every year with him in the pre and the post Melodifestivalen. So we have talked with Gustav, and we would like to ask you that you are Melfest enthusiast. So when did this passion start?
I think it's always been there for me because, I'm 25 now, so I've been like as long as I can remember. So from when I was like 5-6 years old, I was always loving Melodifestivalen, and I have so many memories watching it. And also one of my first memories ever, like that I can recall, is when Turkey won Eurovision in 2003. So it's been with me for a long time.
Wow, so long time for this. You have
Yes.
good memories. Okay, and the other question is, Gustav say that you was really sad with the when finished, no, when the blog del expert blogging have finished. So do you miss it?
So yes, that is true. And I don't remember like what year they stopped doing the blog, Gustav's blog, but I remember I was always reading it like during the Melodifestivalen season. And I'm also like a bit nerdy when it comes to numbers, which is, what Gustav is doing. So when I think I didn't even read like a statement from them that they were going to close it, I just, went on the blog and it was not there anymore. So I was like, where is the blog? I need this information. So it was a lot of fun for me to actually meet Gustav when I started working with Melodifestivalen this year.
Okay, Alma, for us, we have started with this project with different names. First, our project of the podcast, which was called Mission Eurovision, and then Melo Podcast, and right now our name is MelodiLive. So we know a lot about expert blogging. It was also really helpful for us. So I guess that it could be close around 2020, more or less. So we have said this the same for Gustav in the first interview that we have. But right now, Gustav is working on Melopedia, and it's good. It's really good for the statistics, and I think that Gustav really loved that.
Yes, I love Melopedia too.
Okay, thank you, Alma. So we are going to pass to another block that is a professional part. The first question is, how did you find the job, Alma?
So it was basically just me, a series of events that led up to this moment when they asked me to do Melodifestivalen. So I was working with SVT for a few projects last year, and I mean, I was talking to the people I was working with from SVT, like the communications department, that I'm doing, live shows, and they obviously seen my work before. So basically, it was a girl from the communications department, Philippa. She texted me and said, "Can I call you?" And I got nervous because I had a job with them that, going that day, and we were I was waiting for selection. So basically, I was like thinking something bad has happened. They don't have pictures enough for this job. But then it was just her asking if she could put my name for the shooting Melodifestivalen. And I was, overwhelmed and very happy to get the question, of course, because it's like a dream come true for me.
Yeah, I could imagine your feelings, Alma. How do you feel? It could be amazing. Okay,
Yes.
so Alma, what is your role at Melfest, if possible? Yes.
So basically, my job is to. I'm like the stills photographer. So I take all the still pictures for SVT, like on the tour. So I cover everything that goes on during the tour. So all the, like, you've seen the pictures like from all the rehearsals and everything. And yeah, that's basically what I do. So I didn't do much. Like, my job started the first day of the tour. So I didn't have anything like leading up to that. I was just like, Gothenburg, here we go. And that was my first day of working. So yeah, I'm just doing all the stills for the tour.
What is exactly a still photographer?
I mean, in Sweden, there's always a confusion when there's like the people. There's obviously people with video cameras and the TV crew. They are also photographers, but I'm doing the stills. I don't do any video or like
Exactly.
moving pictures.
Is that yeah? Thank you. So, Alma, how do you organize your week?
So I have like different things I need to shoot each day. So on Thursdays, that's the first like camera rehearsals for all the artists. And then I'm the only photographer there. There's no press there on the Thursday. So that's like when we see the stage show and everything for the first time, like how it's gonna look. So I cover all those rehearsals on the Thursday. And then on the Friday, there's the press conference. I'm just taking a group photo of the artists, and then there's a lot of press, and they also have rehearsals like in front of the press in the afternoon. And then Friday night is the dress rehearsal, like the main dress rehearsal. And that's when I cover mostly like I focus on the hosts of the show, Farah and Jesper, and also the like opening act and the like middle act of the show.
Yeah. On the Saturday, Alma?
The Saturday is, you'd think it's the most stressful day because it's the live show day, but it's actually not for me. It's like the most chill day for me because I've already shot all the artists, all their songs. I've been shooting them for like I think I see the numbers like 6 times on Thursday and Friday. So I've already covered all that. So on the Saturday, I don't start working until like maybe at 6 p.m. And then I do just backstage shots during the whole live show. And yeah, because I'm the only photographer that can go backstage and do all of that. And so SVT obviously wants to cover that and all the feelings that artists have before they go on stage and when they come off stage. And then also in the green room when they're waiting to get the points and the winners and everything. So I go on the Saturday, I cover backstage and the green room area during the live show.
That's a really hard work, Alma.
So, Alma, as we have seen this year's shows of the Melodifestivalen, the SVT is using very dark, a very dark tone in the lighting and in the stage, and using darker colors to make like probably a different kind of like sensation. So our question was more related to, is that a challenge for a photographer that needs to outstand the performances of the artist, and how do you work with a very dark background and lights that the SVT is offering you?
So it is a bit of a challenge, mostly in the like what the artists that have like dance numbers and everything, because then you have to like freeze the moment and you have to use like a quick shutter speed. But actually, it's a bit of a challenge. But I feel like cameras today, like that's technology is great. So as I've had a little bit of problem with it, I don't think about it that much actually. It's working out usually pretty well because yeah, I feel like for most of the time the lighting on the artists is kind of bright, so I just have to work with like angles and stuff to get like a dynamic picture, basically.
We are going to pass to the third block, which is called Melodifestivalen 2023. Okay.
Yes.
Here you can speak professionally, or if you want to, you can contribute personally, as you like. So we have already seen all 28 songs, and the grand final is coming up. What are you looking forward to?
So I think like both personally and professionally, it's kind of the same thing that I'm looking forward to, because I always think in pictures. But I'm looking forward to see if anyone's changing their number in any way, like for the final, if there's any changes in like, I don't know, clothing or, you know, in the show or anything. That's going to be very exciting to see. And I'm also just very excited to like see all the artists back from like the first weeks, because it feels like it's been so long since the first week of Melodifestivalen. So it's going to be nice to see them all back on stage and to see like this big show, because I've never been to, like personally, I've never been to a Melodifestivalen final. Like I've never seen that live ever. So I'm very excited to like be in the room and just enjoy the show while I'm working, obviously.
Alma, for you to have the possibility to go to the grand final is it's like a dream, no, for you?
Yes.
Okay, so thank you. And the last question is another block, thinking about the post Melodifestivalen, and the question is, we will see you in the Eurovision Song Contest in Liverpool, or the next Melodifestivalen 2024?
So I don't know actually, but I'm hoping this is just the beginning for me because I'm having the time of my life, honestly. So hopefully we'll see, you'll see me in the future again doing this, because I mean, if they asked me today, I would say yes. So we'll see. It's all up to SVT if they want me back or if not. But fingers crossed.
And in Eurovision Song Contest, who knows, no, Alma? Who knows?
Who knows?
Okay, so Alma, thank you again for coming with us and for accepting this interview. We really appreciate your time and your kindness. For us, it's a pleasure to have this amazing moment with you.
Thank you so much for having me. It was a lot of fun speaking with you guys.
Eurolive Radio, el sonido de Eurovisión.